Children, please turn on your cameras. Only Darshika's camera is on. What about the rest? We'll wait for another 1 minute and then we'll start our class. Okay, children. We have completed lesson 1 and poem 1. We have completed snow, dust of snow. Nobody's answering.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you completed your work also?
Yes, ma'am.
Great.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. Now we'll be starting with the reading of our new chapter on page number 11, Meeting Cezanne. So in this chapter, we'll be coming across so many French words. So you have to pay attention to the pronunciation that we'll be doing. Everyone, please open your books on page number 11. So this is the chapter that we'll be doing. Everybody can see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely. So now you don't need a book. You can read directly from the screen also, okay?
Okay,
So
ma'am.
before I tell you about the story, children, this story is about a 12-year-old boy, Yannick, who goes to visit his aunt and uncle in Provence. Where? Provence, during his summer break. He's excited to see the beautiful countryside, which he has seen only as pictures in his mother's book. But he is more eager to catch a glimpse of the master painter, Cezanne, who he knows lives near Provence. So, this story is about a wonderful painter and artist and the curiosity of a 12-year-old boy, Yannick, who goes to pay a visit to his uncle and aunt in his summer break. So, how, because of his excitement, he made one mistake, and to rectify that mistake, what did he do? So, we'll be coming across those things. Now, this chapter, we'll be reading about what happened. Okay, suppose, imagine yourself before we go into the reading of this chapter, children. Imagine, okay, which is the famous personality whom you admire the most? who motivates you, inspires you, or you love that personality a lot? Which is that one? Yes, raise your hands and speak. Huh? No one. You don't admire anybody. You don't like anybody. Maybe it can be a cricketer also. I know you all are very fond of cricket.
Ma'am, Rohit Sharma.
Ah, see, now everybody has started talking. Okay, Rohit Sharma. And what about the others?
Ma'am, Bumrah.
Everybody only cricket. Okay, let it be Rohit Sharma and Bumrah only. Suppose you got a chance to meet them. Okay, you admire them a lot. You never expected that you will meet them, and all of a sudden you met your famous, the personality whom you admire the most. So, what things you'll be excited about, or what things would be going on in your mind when you'll be meeting your famous personality? क्या चल रहा होगा mind में? Share it. You have to imagine yourself in that situation where you are in a stadium, okay, and it's a dream that Bumrah is sitting with you in the same stadium. So how will you feel? Come on, children, share.
Ma'am, first I will ask for sign on my T-shirt.
Okay. So I think the first thing you will do is pinch yourself because it'll be difficult for you to believe. Am I dreaming or is it a reality? You need to ascertain that no, yes, it is a reality. And then, yes, of course, you will be asking for the autograph. Similarly, here, let's see what Yannick did when he met his the person whom he admires the most. Wait. Okay. So who will read now? We'll have okay, Dakshika. Please unmute yourself and start reading.
Chapter 2, Meeting Susan. Yannick soon begins to enjoy his stay in Provence. Occasionally, he even helps his uncle run the village inn. One day, there is bustle at the inn, for a famous man is to come visiting.
Okay,
That
thank you.
evening,
Thank you, Bacha. Now, children, in this line, Yannick soon begins to enjoy his stay at Provence. Provence is a name of a place. Occasionally, he even helps. Occasionally means sometimes, not regularly. Ayush, I'll ask you, Bacha, I'll ask you to read. First, understand. Children, whenever I'm telling you the meanings, please pay attention. Okay? Wait, let me take a pen here. Okay. I told you this one, occasionally. What is the occasional meaning?
ma'am, sometimes.
So you can write. I hope I can write also. Hmm. Okay. Okay, this was the word that I was talking about. Wait. Okay. So this was the word I was talking about occasionally. Occasionally means sometimes. Even help his uncle run the village inn. What is a village inn? What is a what is a place in INN? Anybody?
Ma'am, it's like a restaurant.
Yes, very good. It's like a restaurant where people come, sit for a while, and eat whatever they want to. Okay. Fine. So now let's read further. And then there is another word, bustle. What is bustle? Yes, children. What is bustle? Busy. You there, children? Nobody is answering now. Please write the meaning. Bustle means busy. Since it was busy and people, there was a lot of movement there. Lot people were excited for something. And what were they exciting? That one of the important person was coming to that particular inn, and everybody was excited to meet that person. Okay, let's continue now. Who will read?
Ma'am, may I?
Okay, continue.
That evening, my cousin Amandine told
Amandine,
me
Amandine.
Amandine told me I had to do everything properly because their best customer was coming to dine to dine with
With
some friends. With some friends, he lived in the
Shatu, Shatu.
statue. It
Shatu.
Sha-
SHA,
Shatu
Shah. It is written as
Sha-
CHA, but you will pronounce it as SHA, Shah. And then To.
Shatu
Shato.
Shatu Shato in the village, she said, and was very famous. When I asked what he was famous for, she didn't reply. Question always question. Questions always question. She tro-
Tut. She touched.
she tro- she touched to go and fetch the logs.
Go and fetch the logs. Now there was so much chaos and hustle bustle in the inn. So that evening, the cousin, whose cousin? Yannick's cousin, Amandine, she told him that everything has to be properly done that day because there was their best customer who was coming to dine. Dine means to eat food with his friends. And he lives in Chateau in the village and he is very famous. But she never told Yannick what was he famous about. And when Yannick asked her that what was he famous about, Amandine, she was little angry and irritated and she said, questions, always question. Why do you ask so many questions? And she told him to fetch. Fetch means to go and bring some logs. What were the logs used for here in the restaurant? Logs किस लिए यूज कर रहे थे रेस्टोरेंट में? Beta, logs are wooden logs, sticks. What are the sticks, wooden sticks used for in a restaurant?
Burning.
Burning to cook food, yes. Okay, now let's continue. Yes, who will read now?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, please.
Ma'am,
May I? May I? Yes, continue.
However, he looked like an ordinary man without much hair, but I felt very pleased when the famous man ate my creamy Brutally. Ma'am, what is meaning of creamy brutally?
That's it, crème brûlée. It's crème brûlée. Wait, beta. There is the option for the next page. Why the next page is not coming? Okay.
After the man and his guest felt we began to clear the table. I pulled the paper tablecloth off. Ma'am, what is this written?
Wait. I think some part is missed here only. So there is a problem with this. They have skipped on some line. Wait, children. So let's read from the book only. It is written. Beta, let's read this third para again.
However, he looked like
Whoever, not however. Beta, it is not however. Whoever he was. Now Yannick is thinking that whoever he was, but he was looking like a normal, ordinary man. Yes.
Whoever he was, he looked like an ordinary man without much hair, but I felt very pleased when the famous man ate my
Crème brûlée. Crème brûlée.
creme brulee.
Crème brûlée. Crème brûlée.
Creme brulee.
Yes, it's a kind of a sweet dish, bache.
After the man and his guest felt left, we began to clear the table. I pulled the paper tablecloth off,
Scrunched.
scrunched it and threw it into the fire as usual. Suddenly, Amandine went racing past me for some reason. She grabbed the tongues and tried to pull out the remains of the burning paper tube cloth, but it was already too late.
Okay. Fine. Children, now in this stanza, it is said that they have come with, who has come? That important person that they were waiting for. He came there to dine with his friends, and then he left something on the table where, and what did Yannick did? He crushed. There is a word which is written as scrunched. Scrunched means crushed. When you tear paper, you make a ball of it and you throw it. That is called crushed. So what did he do? He crushed the paper and threw it into the fire. But Amandine was little surprised. She ran. She picked up the paper. She tried to pick up the paper, but it was already half burnt. So it was too late. And then she turned to me. Turn to me means Yannick is the speaker. So he's saying that Amandine turned to me. You fool, she shouted. You little fool. Now Yannick is surprised because he did not know what he has done. So he's saying, what? I said. Now let's see if it is here. We'll be moving to the next page. Now here. Now still it is on the 10th one. Before that, we'll be skipping this one. So open your books on page number 1 to 12. Stanza 6, para 6. That man who has just left does a drawing on the tablecloth as a tip for Papa if he likes his meal. So wherever you go, if you like the food, then you leave some tip for the restaurant. So you went and threw it in the fire. He's the most famous painter in the world. And then she's scolding him. Idiot. She was in tears. Everyone in the restaurant stopped eating and went silent because everybody is surprised why Amandine was scolding Yannick. So then Uncle Bruno came striding means came running very fast towards us, unlike his jolly self. What is it? He asked Amandine. It was Yannick, Papa, she cried. He threw it into the fire, the tablecloth and the drawing. And then Yannick is okay, now we have this from here. Now we'll continue from para 10. Now, till this time, what has happened is the famous painter has come to the inn. He ate fudu and he left some part. Wait. Okay, next Gurkaran will read. Just wait, Gurkaran. So he left, he made a beautiful painting on the tablecloth, a piece of paper, and he put it beneath the tablecloth and he went away. Yannick was not aware of this, so he picked up the paper. He thought that it was a trash. So he crushed it and threw it into the fire. Amandine tried to save it. She picked up, but it was already half burnt. So she was very, very sad because she knew how important this paper was. But when she was scolding Yannick was clueless. Yannick did not know what he has done. So there comes the father to his rescue. Yes, Gurkaran, start reading.
Can I read?
Yes, please.
Did you tell him? Did you tell him about the
Did you tell
Amandine?
him about it, Amandine?
Asked.
Please
Did
read
Ye-
it like a
Uncle
conversation
Bruno?
only.
Uncle Bruno asked. Did Yannick know that he sketched something on the tablecloth and leave it behind for us? Amandine looked at me, her cheeks wet with tears. I thought she was going to lie, but she didn't.
Okay,
No,
wait,
Papa.
wait, wait. Thank you. Now, father has come to the rescue, and now father is questioning Amandine. What is he, Amandine? What is he questioning Amandine? That, you know, Yannick is new. He has come here only for the summer break. He is not aware who this famous painter is. And neither you told him about the tip that he used to keep. So, how will he know? Did you tell him before? So now Yannick thought that Amandine would lie. But no, she did not, even though she was in tears, but she said the truth that no, I did not tell Yannick about this important person. So Uncle Bruno tells him that if she was not aware, that how would he come to know about the tip and the drawing? So it was not his fault, but yours. Yes, continue. Who will read now?
And can I?
Yes, please.
Admire looked at me, her cheeks went with tears. I thought she would going to lie, but she didn't. No, Papa, she was uh,
Lowering her
lowering her
head.
lowering her head. Then you should shouldn't blame him, should you, for something that your fault? Say sorry to Yannick now. She murmurs it but didn't raise her eyes. Uncle Bruno put her arm around
Okay, okay,
me.
thank you. So now Amandine is aware of of her mistake, and she realized at the same time Uncle Bruno is pacifying Yannick also, and he is telling Yannick that please don't worry, it is not your fault. And at the same time, Amandine went mumbling something and she went away. Yes, who will read now?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, please.
Uncle Bruno put his arm around me. Never mind, Yannick, he said. He said he particularly liked the creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
You creme brulee, you made it, didn't you?
Didn't
So
you?
didn't you? So the drawing was for you. Really, always look on the bright side for a moment. You held a drawing that was made for you by the greatest painter in the world. That's something you'll all never forgot.
Okay.
Later,
Joy, wait, beta.
later,
Okay, wait now. Wait. So here, this is a very important lesson that Uncle Bruno is giving us that, in
Wow.
every bad situation, in every situation which is against you, there is always something which is positive and good. So here, even though Yannick has crushed the paper and threw that paper into the fire, but this, if there was something made on the paper, it shows that. Just a second, bache. Pick it up and throw it in the dustbin. So it shows that the customer has really liked the sweet dish which was prepared by Yannick, and the sweet dish was creme brulee, and he left the tip for Yannick only. So he should be proud that whatever he has made, the customer liked it. Yes. So before we move on, uh, at this point of time, about whatever was going on in the inn, what do you think? How was Amandine feeling about whatever was happening? How was she feeling? Yes, please, children. You were waiting for somebody very, very important. He left the tip, you know the value of the tip, but then after doing something, you were scolded also by the father. So, how will you feel? Nobody is answering. Why? Who will read the next one? Who will read the next one? Yes. Children, I'll not be doing the reading. No, you'll be doing the reading. Please, who will read now?
ma'am, can I again?
Wait. Now listen to this. Children, please listen to the pronunciations very, very carefully.
Ma'am, not hear the voice. Ma'am, please Please, the voice of the chapter. Ma'am, not hear the voice.
मैम मैम हम लोगों को भी नहीं आ रही, मैम पता नहीं इसमें क्या दिक्कत है।
Ma'am, sound is not coming.
Nobody is able to hear it?
No, ma'am.
नो मैम।
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then we'll continue reading. We have to start from reading page number 1313, 15th paragraph. Who will read now?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, please.
Later on,
Beta.
as I came out of the bathroom, I heard Amadine crying in her room. I hated to hear her crying, so I knocked on the door and went in. I am sorry, I said. I did not mean to upset you. She said, stop crying by now. It was not your fault, Yannick, she said, still snuffling a bit. It's just that I hate it when Papa's cross with me. He hardly ever is, only when I have done something really bad. I should not have blamed you. I am sorry. Then she smiled at me. I lay awake all night, my mind racing. Somehow I was going to make it all right again and make Amajane happy. So I had worked
Amandine,
out
please do the pronunciation correctly, beta. Amandine.
Amandine happy. Soon I had worked out exactly what to do and how to do it. Even what I was going to say when the time came. Next morning, I did not go for my walk in the hills, but made my way down through the village. Onwards the ma'am, what is it?
Yes, bache, continue reading.
Ma'am, what is it written?
Through the village toward the chateau.
Shatu, I waited till there was no one about. I climbed the gates easily enough
Okay,
and
wait,
then
Dakshika, wait, bacha. Okay, till this time, father has scolded Amandine. She was little upset. She was not upset because she made a mistake and she did not tell Yannick about what was the importance of the tip or the drawing that was made on the tablecloth. She was upset because her father was angry. Her father never used to get angry with her. If the father is angry, that means she has really done something big. So that is why she was upset that she made a mistake. So now Yannick also did not like this, that because of him his sister got the scoldings. This shows that they share a very special loving bond, both the brother sisters. So now Yannick thought that mistake is already done, so I need to rectify it, I need to make it proper. So that is why he wanted to go to the painter's house and get the new drawing. So that is how the next stanza is telling you that he has reached That's the name of the place in the village, Chateau. And he has reached there. He is climbing up the gates, and then he ran passes the trees, and there, surrounded by the vast, threatening forest on all sides, was the old man with a very little hair who had come to the inn. So he has reached to his place, and he is busy doing something. Yes, now who will read? Anybody else? Children, hurry up. Dakshika, continue, beta. Okay, Saransh wants to read. Saransh, yes, bache.
He was sitting alone on the steps in the sunshine and sketching. I approached as silent as I could, but somehow I must have disturbed him. He looked up, shading his eyes against the sun. "Hello, young man," he said. How that I was this close to him, I could see he was indeed very old. But his eyes were young, bright, and searching.
Okay, okay, wait now. So here the boy took all care that when he is passing and sneaking into the painter's house, he should not disturb or alarm anybody. But somehow the painter knew about his presence. He looked at him, and at this point, since Yannick was very close to the painter, so he could see that he was really very old. Okay, continue reading now.
Are you
Monsieur.
Mon-
Are
you
you
Monsieur
Monsieur Chazin, the famous painter?
Rajan, the famous painter? I asked. He he seemed a little puzzled. So I went on. My mother says you are the greatest painter in the world. He smiled and then laughed. I think your mother's probability right. He said, you clearly have a wise mother. But why did she let a young lad like you come wandering
Wandering.
here on his wandering here on his own?
Okay, okay. So now he's saying, are you Monsieur Chazin? Monsieur is a word, a French word for the Mister. And he said that, yes, I am. And my mother says that you are the greatest painter. So the painter Chazin, he smiled and he said that, "Yeah, I think your mother is probably right. And she seems wise and intelligent also. But I wonder that how come she allowed a little boy like you to come into my house, because his house was in mid of a forest. So it was very dangerous for a small child to come there all by himself. So I explained why I had come and what I wanted. I looked at him with furrowed brows and said, I remember you now from the last night. So when he explained, Yannick explained, please do your maths. Open your book. So Yannick, when he told him that what he wants at that point of time, just a second, bache. Okay. So now, children, when Yannick told him the purpose of his coming, that point Shazin remembered who he was from the last night where he was dining in. So now he said, I like sailing. So he asked him that, okay, I'll draw whatever you want. So what do you like? He said, I like sailing boats.